Good morning, student. How are you all? Hope you are doing good. Okay, I'm Aarti. I'm going to handle computer application for you. Yes, for today's class, we are going to see something interesting. Yes, I just want to ask you this question. You can see to the screen. Have you played any video games? Yes, I hope. How will you prepare yourself playing the video games? You know that before moving on to any work, we need to follow some certain rules, certain informations. So that will help us to complete the process in a proper way. Yes. So I just have given a hint that for any work we have to follow some certain rules, a set of instructions. So, from this keyword, can you identify today's topic? Can you guess? Okay, let me tell you. Our topic is algorithm. Yes. What is algorithm? Algorithm is a process or a set of rules that should be followed in a calculations. Not the point, set of rules, the process or a set of rules that should be followed in calculation, not only in calculation, other problem solving operations or any other work we do. For example, we can say that preparing a recipe, whatever the dish may be, which consists of specific instructions for preparing a dish or meal. Here, likewise, whatever we do to complete a process, the same way we compare with these computerized devices, this will work to complete the process. Let me explain. These are the computerized device that you may know already. Keyboard, webcam, computer mouse, image scanner, microphone, barcode scanners. So I just give one detail about this particular computerized devices. Barcode scanner. Let's take a barcode scanner. What barcode scanner will do that I hope you all go to the grocery shops with your parents to buy some groceries, or you can go to any other shops, supermarkets, mall, anywhere you go, you can see the barcode, where you can see the barcode in the product, whatever you buy in the product, at the end of the package you can see the barcode. So here the barcode scanner is a computerized device that barcodes are applied to products to quick identify them. So it takes the function and to complete. Yes, that helps to identify the items. So among their many uses, barcodes are typically used in retail stores as a part of purchasing processes, in warehouses to track and manage inventory, and on invoices to help with accountings. Okay, can you able to understand what I was comparing with? So these computerized devices, which helps to collect, or it's which you use to input the information that can helps to complete a process by following some certain rules. Okay, we can see more informations about this. So let me ask question: how does the computer works and completes task with correct results? How does it works? Okay, I'll tell you this answer in the next step. Here, I want everyone to look into a book that the very first page of our topic algorithm. Here they have given one particular boy, Savir, is preparing a project on environment. What is he doing? He is preparing some project on the topic on environment. So for that, for preparing something, for preparing his project, what he does, he performs the following tasks to complete the project that he is doing, and he is following some certain rules to complete his project work. Yes, what the first step he does, he goes to the computer lab. The very first step he do is he goes to the computer lab. He switch on a computer. He searches for a presentation software. What he is searching to complete his project. He's searching for software. What kind of software? Presentation software. Okay, he's searching for that particular presentation software. Once he find that required software, what he does then, he starts making his presentation. Just finding a software and doing the work will complete the complete process of doing a project. No, he wants to do some creativeness. He has to add some relevant textures, images, videos, charts, yeah, some creative charts, pie charts, bar charts, no, like kind of things. Whatever he wants to add, he can add it. Then only the completions of his project will get perfect. He adds the relevant text, images, videos, and charts on slides. Finally, he submits his presentation to his class teacher on time. What he does on finally, he submits his presentation to his class teacher on time. Savir completes his task on time because he follows a specific order of steps. These are the steps from 1 to 6 given above. So, what they are mentioning, that Suvir is following some certain rules to complete his process on time. Okay, so before this, I have asked one question: how computerized devices are working to get a correct result, right? So, for that, here you have a perfect answer. Similarly, computers are also work and complete tasks by following certain instructions given to them in a specific order. When you give a perfect command or instruction to the computer, then only you can get a perfect result without any errors. So these instructions must be given in a correct and ordered steps to get correct results. Okay, hope you understand. Yes, let's move on to the uses and characteristics of algorithm. Let's see one by one. Here, computer program is an elaborate algorithm. Yes, it's true actually. Before writing any algorithms, just think of that. Writing an algorithm is not a big deal. So, for that particular process, we have to follow some certain rules. That's a main important thing before writing any algorithm. The problem or any activity should be analyzed and clearly expressed in details. Yes, you have to understand what you are going to do, and then you should analyze the whole process. After that, you can move on to the rules. By following it, you can complete your process to get a perfect result. For example, here, um, making a sandwich. How we can take this as an example? Yes, there is some certain steps to be followed to make a sandwich. Yes, let me explain the steps. Making of sandwich. first step, we have to place two slices of bread on a plate, which is a very first step. We have to take two slices of bread and then apply cheese spread on one side of the first slice of bread. Okay, and apply the third process is apply mint tomato sauce on the side of the second slice of bread. And the fourth step is place cabbage leaves, cucumber, and tomato pieces over the cheese. You can see the images I have given here. So from that you can understand what are the steps they have made to complete a perfect to get a perfect sandwich. And the fifth step, sprinkle the seasoning, put the second slice over it. So finally, the sandwich is ready to eat. So, for what I'm taking this as an example is following some certain rules. Yes, first we have to take a bread, then have to spread a cheese on a side, one side of a bread, and applying mint, tomato sauces. So, step by step, so understand that algorithm is a step by step procedure. Okay, so for that making a sandwich we have followed some steps to complete a sandwich. Yes, here you can see that algorithm plays a key role in developing a computer programs. Once the program is analyzed and algorithm is finalized, steps are then coded into a programming language. Yes, the algorithm is the main thing which helps to develop a computer programmings. Okay, whatever you do, everything will have some codings. Yes, computer programming, you'll be learning it in detail in your higher classes. So we'll just compare that algorithm to computerized devices and general things. We just now we have compared with general preparations of making a sandwich. Yes, for as well computer programs, for developing a computer programs, the algorithm is the main key. Once the problem is analyzed, once the program problem is analyzed and the algorithm is finalized, still you end the process, the steps are then coded. Here we are talking about a computer programs though, so the steps are then coded into a programming languages. Yes, what is programming languages? You have studied in your classes, I think. What is programming languages? Here you can see the definition for that. Programming languages that are used to write a program. Okay, not the point. Programming languages. So these languages are used to write a program or a set of instructions are called programming language. So there are three categories of programming languages which is mainly used in computer. Machine language. Yes, hope you know that computer can understand only machine language. So there are three categories of programming language. What are they? Machine language, assembly language, high level languages. The next is characteristics of algorithm. A good algorithm must incorporate the following characteristics. Yes, the good algorithm, that means for doing a particular process to get a perfect end, that will be the but first we have to analyze what we are going to do, and then we have to follow some steps to get a perfect uh, what perfect result, perfect output, right? So for that we have to give a correct result, correct information, then only we can get a perfect output. So the characteristics of algorithm says a good algorithm must incorporate, that must follow some rules. Without following it, we cannot get a perfect output. That will give some error. So, a good algorithm must incorporate the following characteristics. They are input, output, definiteness, effectiveness, terminations. Let's see one by one about these characteristics. Characteristics of algorithm. This is a continuation that I am going to give the particular characteristics in detail. Input. First step we have seen here is input, right? So let's see to that. It must take zero or more input. Okay. Then output, just we can compare with input and output. Output, it says it may produce one or more result, more outputs. So if you take one value, it will give just one particular output. If you take more input values, you can get more output values. Definiteness, that says each step must be defined, that each step must be analyzed. So that should be analyzed, defined precisely in pseudocodes. So what is pseudocode? That is an artificial or informal language. That means it helps programmers to develop algorithm, text based design tools. Okay. The pseudo codes are reasonably which is very straightforward. The statements are showing a dependency. Okay. Here then, effectiveness, moving to effectiveness, it should be possible to calculate the exact values involved in the procedure of an algorithm using paper and pencils. Effectiveness is that, just we can say that whatever we do, uh, the value of a work should be, we expect to end in a perfect manner. So likewise, that effectiveness of the work gives a perfect results. So here there should be a possibility, we should make that possible to get exact value whatever we do the procedure of an algorithm. The final is termination. It must stop after executing a finite number of steps. Yes, the final step is to end the program is uh, to stop the executing of finite numbers of steps. They have certain steps to be followed. So the finalized steps to be stop after executing it. Okay. Here, this is your follow up time. I just want you, students, write all the characteristics. Just now we have learned that characteristics, right? Input, output, definiteness, effectiveness, termination. So write all these characteristics of algorithm in your classwork. And the next question is, give one example for algorithm, for developing an algorithm on your own. Just think about yourself, about creating something creative to write, to develop an algorithm, and write that too in your classwork note and submit it. Okay, students, thank you. Let's see in the next class.